Hey, they're back.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the next video in our series. Hope you enjoy.
Brag on it.
And the next stop and pause is to unlearn bad habits.
Yeah.
What we don't realize is that a lot of the things that we bring into our relationship is the things that we saw growing up.
Absolutely.
And a lot of those things we need to unlearn. Like, we just need to just stop it. Like, be it finances, or be it how people deal with conflict, being disrespectful and, communication. Like, some things you just have to kick to the curb and start anew.
And just remember this, like, sometimes we think when we're trying to unlearn something, it had to have been a bad habit.
Yeah.
But your parents could have had a great marriage, and you could have picked up things from their marriage because you thought it was good. And guess what? It may have been good, but it may have been good for their marriage, not yours.
Mm-hmm.
So just because your dad used to do X, Y, and Z for your mom and she loved it, and now you do X, Y, and Z for your wife and she doesn't love it, that doesn't mean there's something wrong with her. That means that that's not how she receives love, and you can't treat her like you treat, or like your dad treated your mama.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta switch it up. You gotta unlearn that habit, and you gotta learn what actually satisfies and pleases the person that you're with.
Yeah.
And again, the same could go on the other side.
Yeah. And like I've shared before about how my mom stayed at home and took care of 5 kids, and she could clean a house from top to bottom. So when we got married, I thought that I was going to clean the house from top to bottom. And y'all, I am not good at cleaning. And it took me a long time to accept that. But I had to understand that just because that's how my mom operated didn't mean that that's how I was going to operate.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that you were so graceful and just picked up on that.
But again, unlearning bad habits, unlearning good habits, unlearning things that don't work for your marriage.
That's good. All right. The next thing you need to do is seek community. We are always hawking on get around some healthy people that want to go in the same direction. Yes. It is so important that you have people in your corner to help you along in your marriage journey.
Yes. If you surround yourself with bad marriages, your marriage will eventually be bad.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of fact. It's going to happen. You go to them when something small happens in your marriage, and because they have a bad marriage, they're not going to give you great advice.
Yeah.
They're probably not even going to give you godly advice. They're going to give you advice from their opinion, from their experience, and their experience may be something that's toxic. Yeah. So now they're passing on a toxic seed to you that's ruining your marriage. Get around healthy married people. Get around community, people that's trying to do life maybe the way you're trying to do it, or better than you're actually doing it, so that you can raise your level, raise your game in your own relationship.
Yeah, it's just so important to make sure that you have in those relationships.
Yes.
You need people to pour into you, as well as you need to pour into other people.
Yes, and that's where healing takes place. Again, the key change in our marriage, the key transition in our marriage came from community. That was where things shifted for us, and we believe again that a healthy community can also shift things for you.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We post videos every Sunday. You don't want to miss this. You do not want to miss the information that we have. Share it with your friends, share it with a coworker. We all need to take